6 o'clock departure time. Excellent. Right on time, in other words. Well, that reminds me, I need to re-up on my marijuana. My supply is dwindling. Alrighty, dog. First effing car cast. Am I rigatone or am I rigatone? First effing, dude, and that's a thing. I'll like stop swearing in theory. Now I'll stop swearing because I know YouTube hates that. They're like, we don't like it when people with colorful language express their views. We would prefer to silence them. All right. Oh, I should have probably checked I fucked up the word rear. Dude. Yes. Yes. Fucking car casts, bruh. This has been a work in the making for like 3 months. Yeah, maybe a bit less. But I got the notion. I sent the video or the audio around. Everybody hated it, and I was like, hell yeah, dude, this is what I'm gonna fucking make some serious moves on, is the car casts. And then everybody shit on the idea of me having the fucking camera strapped to my face, thusly. Hell yeah, brother. Can you see that? Can you see yourself? Look at this, Angel, of course. Oh my goodness. She has no idea she's being car casted right now. Oh yeah, that's right, lady. Don't want to linger too long lest she make eye contact and I shit my pants. But she's a goddess, obviously. First goddess of the entire... Dude, she is a goddess. First goddess in visual form. There have been many recorded audioly. Now we're in the fucking Xander zone, bro. I wonder what this Action 4 is all about in terms of the low light. I wonder how it's looking at all the shit. So people will be able to see the camera from behind and be like, is that idiot have a fucking camera on his head? And I'll be like, car cast, baby! You got nothing! Shinto shrines. My fuel is low. Can you see that? Can you see that, car casters? Fuck yeah, dude. This kicks dicks. Look at this idiot. Taking a left. Thanks, bro. Oh man, am I ever jazzed. Shit yeah. How does not everyone think this is the greatest thing in the fucking world? You know, maybe because they're not doing it, idiots. You can just do this. Well, we'll see. Hell yeah, bruh. Oh yeah, let's get up in this motherfucker. Let's get up in there. This is how we drive in the 90s, motherfucker. Oh shit. Technically, I did have my license in the 90s. Is that true? I think it is true. 1999. At the very least. Get out the gall darn way there, friend. Oh, Shito! Yeah, I guess I should just swear. Look at that guy. I'm not taking the shit. Popping up on the curb, no problem. Car cast, excellent, party time. And then eventually I'll have losers in on these things. You know, people will sit with me in this fucking seat right here. And then we'll go back and forth on the topics of the day, issues of the day. Be like, people driving around. No. People traveling around in automobiles sipping tea. That will be the name of that show. I think I'll add some length to it. Yeah, what did I... Oh, I'm in the wrong lane. Yeah. Well, hopefully this isn't a complete bust, because I've certainly invested all of my life savings into it. $500, and here's the best part. I think my life savings is like $70. Oh, I'm so fucked. That's why I need this to take off, dude. Big time. Big time. Gotta suck the Google dick. You're like, can you please give me some of those Google dollars? Well, how many Google dollars are you gonna make us? The Googs, Papa Googs. I like how Google is a parent company. You know, it's like they call it Alphabet and shit like this. It's like very parental. They're like, well, let us take care of you. You know, I just recently subscribed to YouTube, or like I'm a YouTube Premium member, which I don't know how that works. Like how they pay out content creators, where they're like, oh, we pay them out very well, actually. Oh, fractions of cents per view. They're like, you're not generating ad revenue, then you're gonna fuck right off, bro. I wonder how that works, if they distribute that like $13 a month I pay them. 3 months free trial. That's fucking wild, dude. YouTube is like an ultra platform. All my music is on there now. I can get it offline and shit like this. It's a fucking great. Dude, if you're gonna subscribe to something, you subscribe to the goddamn thing that's got everything on it. And every once in a while when I watch a Van Damme movie or whatever, I just pay $5. You know, it's like old school, like you used to rent movies and shit like that. Fucking rent them now. Who cares? You know, you want to see some rad shit? Oh, you're gonna pay $4. You know, it's fine. I'm totally cool with this, because it's like you shouldn't be watching movies all the time anyway. You know, that's the problem with these streaming services. They've got this, like, they've habituated everybody culturally, and then it's like, and everybody runs through all this shit, and they're like, this is all dog shit, dude. It's like I'm in the fucking dregs. They end up watching some garbage anyway that, you know, I hope this thing is aimed adroitly. That's all I can say. That's all I want to bring to the table. And people behind me are like, why is there a glowing screen on top of that fucking idiot's head? From behind, they can they for sure will be able to see it. God damn, I need like a flap. But then guaranteed that's gonna interfere with it. This guy doesn't have the fucking stones to just cut me off and go in that left lane. It's like, come on, bro. You're in a hurry, obviously. Just like you had to, oh, because he made a value judgment and he realized that the fucking neon or whatever this is in front of me can't handle it. What is that? It's an abomination. A Mazda? Oh yeah, it's a Mazda 3 or whatever. Those are not bad cars, although, excuse moi, gotta get the fuck out of that, guys. Screet? Oh, I could have been that guy. Way ahead. This is fucking baller, dude. This has been a long time coming. I've been like ruminating on this, thinking about this, talking about it with a few people, and an incredibly hilarious gambler that I chat with the other day, who loses volumes of money and makes decent money. He was like, you gotta visualize it, you gotta execute. You are CarCast guy. Oh, and I fucked up the word rear with this car. Gotta get out of this mess, dude. There's a homie right next to me. Sorry, brah. I can't be behind this gigantic loose hair any longer. Yeah, little Asian lady on her phone. No doubt, with a white, very expensive car. I get a new one tomorrow. Oh, I don't know if I should go right out the gate. I'll just cut it out. It's fine. Cut out the racism. Leave in the blooper reel. Yeah, it's a shame everyone thinks you're racist when you do fucking voices, you know? It's like, these voices are funny, obviously. Like anybody who thinks otherwise is obviously not humorous. You know, you gotta do voices. You can do voices of anybody, but it's like you have to do voices of your own culture. That's so lame. It's like, well, you can make fun of your own people because, you know, it's like, well, there's a far cry from somebody going like that Audrey Hepburn movie where Buddy's like, you know, like, there's a far cry from that shit and somebody just doing a funny Asian voice. You know, the guy dressed up in like Japanese face. Good lord. For shame. Mickey Rourke or whatever. Dude, this hat is heavy. I don't know if I can I think I'm gonna need to increase my neck muscles to handle this camera. I wonder how much you're just gonna see my rear view. I gotta sit over here. It's gonna be the right angle. Oh, look at this giant truck. I put it on wide lens. 30 frames, 2.4K. I think 2.4K is a good, you know what, you don't have to fuck with more than that. It's like 4K, like does anybody, people even see that shit? You know? I saw some long-winded video from a nerd who was like, you can't see the difference. And this is on the, I don't have my whole setup yet where I have my little lavalier mic. I'm not sure how that's gonna work out with the seatbelt, but we'll find out. So I'm not fully kitted yet. This is obviously the Action 4's audio. But yeah, some nerd was like, your eye can't actually see the difference between 4K. Or at least certainly not anything beyond 4K or whatever it is. He's like, you would have to be like shooting adrenaline to be able to see the depth in the entire screen. And I guess like our eyes only focus on one point. And in that one point you're seeing 4K, but it's like whether that's worth it is the I guess was the argument when I listened to the shit. It was like a year ago or 2 years ago. Look, this kid lady has no idea. She's fucking, you know, she's a little bit hefty, you know, she's got a little, she likes drinking, but you know, whatever. She's hot. I still would make no, I don't know. Dude, I'm all nervous now. I'm all self-conscious because it's a video. Well, whatever, I guess I'll get used to that. No, she's hot. Look at the way she's holding herself. Yeah, she's a fucking goddess, dude. She's probably my age. She eats a fuckload of pizza, you know? Just likes, likes whatever, you know, like obviously Bellinis for sure. This lady, what is she driving? Oh yeah, she's driving a Toyota or something. She loves Bellinis. Whatever the fuck that is, a Matrix or some shit, I have no idea. Oh God, here we go. Yeah, we're all doing it. We all know. Oh, that lady's gonna be chapped. Oh, yeah, it's you and me, lady. Oh, man, and everybody's fucking cock blocking me. This is craziness. Yeah, I gotta sneak in with this home slice right here. Sorry, brah. You're welcome to honk. Sorry, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I got scared for a second. I was like, fuck, dude, I didn't realize it was like this packed right now. It's 6 o'clock? Why is everyone trying to go to see my parents? Those old bastards? You know? Not everybody has to. Oh, it's this giant truck is kiboshing us, guys. Long time coming, this shit, dude. Okay, it's about goddamn time Will Fitzpatrick got a voice. I probably shouldn't say my name. I'll edit that out. Not that it, like, I don't know. I mean, people will know it's me. I don't know. You know, it's like fucking, yeah, fuck that. Don't, yeah. You know, less is more, I think, in the world of YouTubes. The YouTubes. Less is more. You don't want people to know too much about you, you know? I noticed that when I was watching some homie today, Vegan Gains, and he's obviously a really nice guy. He gets very angry. He's like very, very charged up though, and he's obviously got a foot fetish. He's fucking eating raspberries off his girlfriend's toes in this early video. I'm like, dude, I don't want to see you suck raspberries off your girlfriend's foot. Like, all, you know, all due respect, it's like, you know, that's your business. Shit like this, but it's like, but I mean, maybe that's what it takes, right? It's like people want to really see inside of you, but I think that leads to massive depression. Like, you gotta have some boundaries, you know? Some shit to shoot, some shit not to shoot. And it's like some things to talk about, some things kind of not to talk about. And you should definitely talk about broad topics like Palestine, Israel, all that shit. You should not really talk about like how things are going with your girl, you know, like, or whatever it happens to, like how things are going in with your relationships. It's just like, you don't need the monsters in the comment section to know that much about you. So fuck these people, you know. It's like, and they're all right people. Most of the time they're me, you know. But you don't want to give up too much, because then they start to take from you, because they you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I can't believe this whole idea started from me trying to record myself doing bits in the car, right? And I'll probably end up, like, a lot of these will probably just be me running through material, and I don't know if that's gonna be adequate or like acceptable content, but whatever. Hopefully the Rode mic will make the audio like a fuckload better. It has to, obviously. I just need like these 2 adapters I didn't realize initially that I needed. I was like a little bit late to the game there, and then I put 2 and 2 together and was like, wait a second, I have a fucking TRS adapter. You know, obviously no one wants to hear about this, but there was a lot of bullshit that had to go on in order for me to figure this out. And it's also just like, I'm dumb, right? So like, obviously it takes a little bit more when you are latent in your thinking. Retarded, one might even qualify it as, you know. I've really been trying to stop using the R word, but I'm also kind of annoyed that people even consider it an offensive word anymore. It's like, obviously nobody calls people with Down syndrome or whatever. They don't call them, you know, or at least nobody I know. I haven't heard that shit in ages. No one's said that shit. It's like people are handicapped. It's like, that is like, they have whatever handicap they have, and that's it. It has, like, you know, I mean, obviously this is me trying to justify like doing shit that's not okay or whatever, or or that people deem not okay. But it's also, it's like, man, dude, the fucking language has changed a little bit, you know? Like, nobody really does that. Nobody talks like that. Like, nobody, I mean, and unfortunately though, there's nothing that's really replaced it. It's like, have you ever seen those losers who like want to bring the swastika back? And they're just like, it used to be a symbol for peace, man. And it's always like, or at least when I saw it, dude, I saw it fucking legit. It was like 3 redheaded Vikings. Why am I in this lane? I'm so dumb. I've just watched a zillion cars pass by, and I couldn't get out of the way of this fucking Odyssey over here. Like, get that, you know. Anyway, yeah, these guys were like driving their boat around, being like, bring the swastika back. There's like one chick on board just like trying to hide her face, and it's, you know, and then you had all these long red-haired dudes really amped about swastikas, and it's like, no, dude, what are you doing with that swastika? That whole symbol has changed. It's not peace anymore. Who gives a shit if it ever was? It's like, you're not bringing that crap back, bro. Nice fucking angle, you know? But in the same vein, I want to change the word, because I just like that R word. It's so good. Maybe I'll stop saying it though. I don't want people who have Down syndrome or whatever to feel bad. And my buddy is in a wheelchair and he's a loser, and he feels bad all the time whenever I use it, because people used to call him that and shit like this. So it's like, fuck. You know, I get it from all ends. It's like, all I want to do is use a relatively innocuous word, because it's just like the word itself, when you know, to break this down, I believe it's just sort of like indicating latent thinking, which is like for sure applicable to people like Trump and people like, you know, anybody who supports Trump and shit like that. It's like, you could just call them that, right? Like, it's like, and that is what they are. They're not thinking like, their thinking is retarded. Is like, is behind the rest of the world. You know what I mean? Like, it's like they're, and obviously, you know, defending a word like this right out the gate, I just kibosh. I just shoot myself in the foot Maybe I'll just delete all this footage. I'll just cut to here. That can all be bonus crap that people will be like, oh yeah, he's really hate-filled. He's a hate-filled man. This guy thinks he's better than me? Is that a Skyline or is that a Prelude? Dude, that's a baller car. 2 ends, no less. Man, he's fucking ripping it in style. It's got all that machismo from just being like a youth, you know? When you're a teen and there's all these hotties around, it's like, dude, balls are as big as fucking balloons. It's like, pff, this shit's gonna last forever. I'm just gonna be a rad teenager for all time. Then you hit 24 and everybody hates you. You're like, oh shit. Life is gonna be one hell of a horrible ride, my friend. In this economy, yeah, this goddamn camera is heavy, dude. You know what I need is I need a giant cowboy hat. I can't be messing around with this ball cap. Or any ball cap. I wonder if people can see what I'm seeing. Looking at it in my rear view, looking at my side mirror, looking ahead. Looking up at the sky that's got nothing going on. Close to getting in the right lane, but not quite. Going a little fast for the old Millennium Falcon here. You know, she can't quite. We're hitting RPMs that are dangerously high. She gets hiccups. Yeah, anyway, that's my bad defense of the R word. I should just stop saying it. It's obvious. And you know, fuck. Maybe I will. It's not worth it. Those are the kinds of evaluations you gotta make. A friend of mine was dating this guy. Oh yeah, the fuck fuzz. Can't wait to get pulled over with this goddamn camera in my face. And they're like, "Oh, how's it going, officer? Are you recording things from your face?" Correct, Ossifer. Have I been drinking? Yes. No. But I would always say yes. Just to fuck with them. Dude, it's heavy. Long trips is gonna be taxing to the brain. But those are the kinds of sacrifices we here at Casts are willing to make. Oh yeah. Fucking gonna have fucking miner's neck. Giant ass helmets. There's gotta be some ailment from having like because like some job where you got like a giant helmet on that fucks you up. I need like a hard hat. I need something with better support. Maybe I'll try my toque. Toque could be good, but toque could be hot. And during the summer I need a setup like this ball cap to work. Dude, in the summer it's gonna be hot as a cock. For sure. Yeah, I subscribe. I was my buddy was laughing because I'm like a Wikipedia donator. I donate every once in a while. People always laugh when they find out I donate to Wikipedia, and it's like, why is that funny, dude? It's like a great resource, and they're just like, they just don't expect that I would do something like this. So it's like, okay, fine. But at the same time, people should for sure donate to Wikipedia. Like, it's everyone uses this resource. There's no ads. You know, it's the greatest thing in the fucking world. And my buddy was right in pointing out that it's like, how sad would it be if people just stopped using it? or it stopped being what it was because people just weren't willing to give like $2 a year or whatever. It's like, and to be honest, like I donate like every couple years, I want to say, or something like that. Usually $20-25 or something like that. Depends on how cash flush I'm feeling. I used to donate every year when I was like working steady, but now I fucking have no money, so whatever. And where am I going with this? I don't. Right, it's like everybody should, and it would suck if it went away, and if it started having ads on it and shit like that, because either somebody got greedy or whatever. Like, hopefully he doesn't get greedy, or hopefully he doesn't change hands and shit, because it's like a last bastion of like critical thinking, like access in the world, you know? You think about like the current trends, or especially when you consider people's greed. Like, most people are going to just pimp the shit. Like, they're just all gonna saturate the market with garbage, right? No one's gonna be telling anything true. Everybody's gonna be editing all of their viewpoint, like very tightly manicuring everything and all this other shit, which of course I'm also gonna do. Because I'm terrified of people's judgments. No, I'm gonna leave in a lot of shit that's compromising, because it's like, you know, this is what people, you're working through these things, right? It's like me and the R word. I don't say it anymore, you know. I'm sure it'll slip out, but it's like it doesn't really have a great defensible position, because people get upset by it, and that's been done, you know. And now it's got a biting like hilarity whenever anybody unloads it, because it's just like inappropriate. So we go.